And we are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another presentation. This presentation's a little bit different to what we've been doing. So what I'm going to do today is I'm talking to Jan. Now, she is from my upline, and I really want to just talk about a few things, ask her a few questions to sort of show you the potential and that sort of stuff of you understand the potential side of things and how you can really benefit from it. So I'll say, hello, Jan. How are you?
Hi, hello, Scott. Hi, everyone. How are you? Yeah, it's good to be on here. I was just relaxing into it. I'm a bit of a blank page today, but it's the sun's shining, so it's gonna be great. Thanks for having me, Scott, on today.
No, so, hey, Deanna's here watching us. So, what I want to do, so I've already warned you about some questions. So, I want to ask Jen a few questions in front of you, and she doesn't know. She asked me if I could tell her the questions, so she has no idea of what I'm going to ask her because I didn't let her know the questions. So, the first thing I want to ask you, Jen, and that is when you first joined Webtalk, what did you think of it at that very start?
Well, when I first got inside, joined up on Webtalk, I had a little bird's eye view from my sponsor, Hade Petty, and he called me and just asked me how's business, and because I was, distributing Kangen water back then, and then he gave me a little rundown of how I could promote it on Webtalk, and so he gave me a bit of heads up of what to do to go and fill up my profile and join the cash rewards back then. I thought it was great. I mean, I was a newbie, so I was just finding my way around, and then that's pretty much all I knew from the get go. And so it was hard. Well, I hadn't orientated around the platform yet, so I was just getting my gearing going with filling out the profile and, like I said, the enrolling in the rewards program. And just knowing that was really, really awesome. Because I've not known another social media that did that.
Yeah.
And really good.
So I'm not sure if you started referring straight away, but when you started referring, did you think much of it? And another thing, who is like your trend one, like your first trend line? Who are the people sort of in there? Like, how are they related to you in your trend one, your first line of Webtalk?
My family. Yeah, first with my family. The first one was my brother, Marlon, and we'd been on other things together, and it was kind of he was the first point of call really because I got a bit excited about Web Talk and just shared that excitement with him, with the rewards and that sort of thing. When you post, share, and like, unlike other social medias like the one I'm still part of, Facebook. Most people are. I says you get rewarded here on Web Talk. So he wasn't, too keen on it at first, but he got on, and then it just opened up from there. And then I got some other family members, to support me, and they did. So
Yeah, and sorry,
it's okay.
And with that as well, you invited like your brother first. Now, when you first invited Marlon, so Marlon's who you're talking about. So everyone, if you don't know who we are, so Jen is two up from me, and then Marlon's my sponsor. Marlon is Jan's brother inside of Webtalk. So when you first invited Marlon, what did you think he would do with it? How did you think he was going to go? Like, did you think much of it when you first invited him and he joined? Like, did you think anything was going to sort of happen magically in your line or anything like that?
I don't know. He was because we'd been in other things, and and this was another one that we both asked each other about various other programs, but this was another one, and he was kind of not really interested at first, and then I tried him again the second time, and then he joined. So I really didn't know what his response was at the
Before
first.
Webtalk, did you know about me or of me before Webtalk? Like me?
No, not at all. Not at all. And I'm so glad that, I just persevered and, just carried on. And I'm just so glad that Marlon met you and sent the offer to you. And I'm just glad you got on, because we would never have met. And that's one of the highlights of my journey on Webtalk, is meeting great people and genuine people like yourself, Scott, and there's Rick Ronick, there's others as well, the legends. So really good.
So anyone that's watching now, I asked all those questions, very intentional. Okay, very intentional questions right then. No one sort of understands yet, but no, this is not scripted as well. So everything Jan has answered, she had no clue about the questions coming or anything. Now, when Jan first joined Webtalk, she joined to pretty much just another money-making opportunity. Okay, they've been in that sort of area online, and she's invited family. Her trend one is family. Okay, when she invited Marlon, from the answers we've gotten, she didn't really think much of it. She just maybe make a little bit of money, etc. Now Marlon invited me, and I've built a website around Webtalk. Okay, I've literally built a website around Webtalk. I just ran hard with it. Now, when I say you're one referral off a financial explosion inside Webtalk, I literally mean you're one referral off a financial explosion. Now, from the answers we've just got, she invited a brother, okay, not knowing me, didn't have a clue about me or anything. I see so many people, they've got family and they got Webtalk, but they don't invite family because they've already put in their head that it's not worth it. Like they've got a brother out there, and they say to themselves, "Oh, my brother's not interested, or my brother wouldn't do nothing about it." Okay? This is what they're saying to themselves before. They're pretty much judging before they do it. And there's people out there with an uncle. There's people out there with an auntie. There's people out there with a cousin, a brother, a sister, a mother, a son, a daughter. I don't know what, but there is literally people out there with that family member that knows a Scott. Okay, that knows someone that will, and even themselves, like even that brother or sister themselves, they literally, there's so many people out there with everything they need already, they're just too afraid to go and approach a family member. They're too afraid to approach a distant family member. They're too afraid to approach a friend. But it's one person, and Jan had no idea I was connected with Marlon. Had no idea Marlon was going to even like Webtalk. He didn't at the start. The first time she approached, he said no. The second time she approached, he said yes. After that, Marlon literally got me off a message saying, "This is like a Facebook. Want to have a look?" That was it. And I joined and I ran hard with it. Okay, and that is someone's brother. Okay, this is what I really want you to understand. Who are you not approaching about Webtalk that could potentially blow your line up? And I absolutely mean blow your line up. And we're going to actually share Jan's screen here, and I'm going to explain a little bit more of, the mind frame of people when it goes through waves of everything in life. Okay, and we're going to just show you just one part of the back office of Jan. So I will unmute her now. And if I could get you to go back into your Webtalk screen, Jan, and I'll just
Mm-hmm.
add it on. Now you can see I can't see the number of direct referrals, but I can see a little bit of the stuff. Oh, yeah, that's better. So you can see Jan has 33. Okay, 33 line one. They're her family. Okay, and there's so many people not inviting the family because they think their family can't do it. They literally put this onto others without even giving them the chance. Okay. And then if you have a look down at line two, so in line one, Marlon is in line one. Marlon went out and a few of our other family members went out and got 244 members in the line two there. So, oh, you can't even see my mouse. Here I am showing you some of my mouse. But anyway, so line two. So Marlon went out with the other family members. They got 244. Now, I want you to understand this is from family. This is just from family. So, a lot of people, they say, I don't have anyone in my life. I don't have a network. You've got a family. You just won't approach your family. You won't let them know of the opportunity. And then you can see from Marlon, he got me. I went hard. Like, I ran with this thing so much, especially at the start. I've actually slowed down now. But you can see the line 3 is 7,000, line 4 is 10,000, line 5 is 41,000. And then if you have a look up just above the lines, you can see the new members 266% growth last month. So that growth last month, I really want to explain that to you guys, is hype. Okay, if everyone remembers Shiba just a while ago when it was at its all-time high, everyone was talking about it on Facebook. I can't. There wasn't many posts I didn't scroll past without seeing Shiba, Shiba, Shiba. This is hype. Okay, now the 266% growth from last month to this month. So if you can see the new members coming in line 3, 5, in line 4, 18, in line 5, 138. Any one of those could be a potential financial explosion. Okay, any one of those members. And the growth here, 266% up, is from one update. Now, if you understand WebTalk, you know there's a lot of updates coming in WebTalk, whether they come tomorrow, whether they come next week, whether they come next year, whether they come 10 years later, it doesn't matter, they are coming. Now, just from a one little button that you can press to, what's it do? It just lets you watch an ad. Okay, that's all it does. It lets you watch an ad and get 10 points. From that button, you can already see an increase from last month to this month, 260%, 266%. And that's one little update. There is about 10 big updates coming. I don't know when, but everything goes in waves. Okay, so I really want you to understand that. You can stop sharing the screen now if you want, if you come back to us. Yeah, I'll remove that. So everything goes in waves, and a lot of people, they'll come in at the top in the hype. They'll come in this month because of that one button. They'll leave next month because there's nothing new. Okay, and then they'll stay left until the next thing gets added. But it's those that are continuously promoting or sharing throughout each wave, each cycle, they're the ones that win. Okay, so the people that brought Shiba as it's dropping, the people that brought Bitcoin as it's dropping, the ones that brought it while it's going up, they've lost. They lose, they sell up as soon as it's dropping again. That's literally how it goes. That's the pattern throughout life. There's a few cheat sheets. Look at the Wall Street cheat sheet. Have a look at that and just look at the mind frame cycle of people. And this is in every aspect of your life, every opportunity, every business, every new trend, everything goes in waves. But the thing is, when it goes down, if you are accumulating, whether it be accumulating money, buying up stocks, or buying up Bitcoin, referring people into Webtalk, it doesn't matter what you're doing. If you're doing it on the way down, when no one is doing it, on that next spike up, as you've seen, 266% growth from last month from one little update. Okay, so the next update, so after this hype goes down, people are going to drop off again, but some will stay. Some will literally stay. Not too many, but a few more each time So one update comes, we have a spike. Okay, we have a peak of interest. Then that update's old news. It dies off again. Okay, and then most of those people that came in because of that update have left. Okay, they've gone. But then the next update comes. Half those people come back again, plus more because you've been that whole time not giving up. And then you get that next spike. Okay, and this is, it doesn't matter what you are in life. This is what happens. Okay, and then when you get that next spike, those people that left after the hype left from the last one begin coming back. The only difference now, because there's 2 updates, some more stay back. And then it happens again. And then it happens again. Then it happens again. And then it happens again. So I really want you to understand, like, literally, you are a brother away from a trend line. You are a brother away from a financial explosion. And you are a brother that before you even invited him, you didn't think much of it. Okay. And the first time you invited him, he said no. That is everyone out there that's watching this. You are one brother away from a financial explosion if you understand what Webtalk is doing and where they're heading. So I'm going to unmute you again, Jen, so we can just talk now. So I just put that out there. I'm going to just show some messages here. So have you got anything to add to that, Jen?
Yes, I agree with Deanna. She's met such amazing individuals, and I have too. Many. So it's been a key highlight to just staying on board, not giving up, and just connecting with amazing individuals like yourself, Scott. And I've got to meet Rick and Sean, Sean Zim as well, Deanna, Joanna, many other great people.
And I'll just mute that up. So with the meeting new people, we are Webtalk is so real, and we are always meeting new people. And the ones that leave are the ones that would have gave up in anything else as well. Okay, so I see Webtalk literally as a sort machine because we've all got a business, we've all got a product, we've all got whatever it is. Okay, but when you invite someone to Webtalk and they give up on Webtalk, it doesn't matter what they're in life, they're going to more than likely give up. If they come in with the hype and they're excited at the start, but then they give up, they're going to do that with everything they're excited with at the start, whether it be training, whether it be a diet, whether it be another platform. What you don't, this is a way to sort out really good people because, as you said, Jen, we are meeting really nice people, real people, but not just that. On Webtalk right now, the ones that are staying are really go-getters. They're really going to improve your life because of who they are. And the ones that are not going to improve your life, they sort of leave pretty quick because a lot of people need that algorithm to think. But sorry, I just did that.
That's okay.
Definitely grateful for me.
Oh, wow.
I can ask Rick, if you want to just put on your thing, Rick's in a gold and silver thing, okay? Where you collect gold and silver for growing wealth, that sort of thing. But Rick, can you answer this question? Everyone that you've got in your network, the majority of your network in gold and silver, where did they come from? I'll pin it when it comes up because I already know where they come from. Because a lot of people, they see they come in for just the money aspect, but it's not just money. It's really quality people into whatever you are doing. Here we go. We got the answer here, guys. Where's everyone networking right now? Facebook? Come on, guys. So yeah, I really want to stress that to anyone watching. Webtalk, it has that money making aspect, and with that money making aspect, you are a brother away from a trend line. You are a brother away from a financial explosion, as we've proven today with just one case. Okay, I could show you mine all the time. Everyone's going to say, I'm not going to do what you do. But someone will. Someone will that knows your brother. Someone will that knows your mum. Okay? Someone will do what I do. But you just got to ask who you know. You've got to explain it to who you know. You've got to show who you know. If you're too afraid to show who you know, it doesn't matter what you do. Okay, if you're too afraid to tell people you're on a diet because you fear that they're going to just put you down because you're on a diet, your diet ain't going to work. If you're too afraid to start a workout routine and tell people about you now doing work, you're now training because you're afraid that people are going to put you down and say, oh, no, you're going to give up, it ain't going to work. Okay, if you're too afraid to tell people what you do, why you do it, how you do it, it's simply not going to work. So everyone. And we all met in Webtalk. So I always say it's probably the most valuable networking platform out there. But yeah, that's mainly what I wanted to go through today, is to show you that you're one brother off a huge channel. One brother. One. Just one. Which one is it? I don't know. Well, one mother. And so we'll just have a little chat and then we'll just finish up. So any last words, Jan, before we stop?
Just doing a little something each day, on Webtalk has made all the difference. I mean, there were parts where I might have seemed like I've gone AWOL, but I, big shout out to great people like yourself, Scott. I keep repeating that because it's true. These genuine people are incredible, and they just keep you ignited, motivated, and practically as well. Just showing you what to do, just a little something each day. And if you're going to have days where you're flat and you don't feel like doing anything, but I found inspiration. I had to find inspiration, and that just kept me above water, just to keep going. And it was worthwhile. It was totally worthwhile just sticking around and doing a little something each day or each time I was on Webtalk. Yeah. And if I may also add that, yes, Sean, saying being consistent and also having the attitude of wanting to help people. It's a huge passion of mine to help people, not to get what get from them, because they're already giving by engaging with me. And there's so much I could say. Some really truly great value, and just don't quit. I just went flat sometimes, like I said, but when you engage with people, you just stick around, you're going to find some really good gems. Content is just amazing. And because I've found these kinds of people, including my brother, including family members and friends that I invited on board, it just made a whole world of difference for me. And Webtalk is the space to do it. I look at Webtalk as being a clean space. That's my perspective, a clean social media. So that rewards you. Well, that's a bonus. Yeah. So you keep going and do a little bit of something each day, even if you feel flat. So, and I just want to thank everyone that came on and are watching today as well.
All right. So we'll finish it up, everyone. So thanks everyone for coming, and hopefully someone out there might go and get their brother or sister that's a financial explosion in their life if they understand what we're just talking about. Thanks all, and I'll end it. All right. Thank you, Jan.
Thank you, Scott.
And